Happy Tuesday. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Check it out, check it out. I've got my merch on. It's actually really comfortable. I don't know if I should be wearing a hoodie because it's bloody boiling, but it's actually quite nice. It's not too thick. It's like reasonably. It's got like a nice soft interior. My girlfriend was already trying to nick it. She can't have it. It's mine. How are we doing? Hey, Lindsay. Hey, Weston. Yeah, it looks alright, doesn't it? The logo looks pretty good as well. I'm obviously not going to wear this every day because it'd be sad as hell. To wearing like, hi, yeah, I'm actually wearing all my own merchandise every day. Yeah. But yeah, no, it's quite cool. It's the only bit I've got. Did I get it? I don't think I ordered anything else. I don't know if I was ordering a mug. I feel like maybe I ordered a mug as well. But never mind. But yes, I hope everyone is doing well. Happy Tuesday. Hope everyone had a lovely weekend. The gorgeous sunshine continues. And I am most excited about my holiday next week. Hollybobs. So we've had like 3 holidays cancelled. We were supposed to be going to New Zealand. We were supposed to be going to Paris. Where were we supposed to be going? Somewhere else we were supposed to be going. And then all of it got cancelled, obviously, because of the COVIDs. But yes, so that's next week. So yeah, there's going to be this week of streaming and then no streams next week. I'm going to try and get some videos done. There is going to be a Planet Zoo episode on Saturday this week, and then hopefully another one next week. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about House Flipper. House Flipper will just have to go without House Flipper for a week. I think that's the plan. I think it's just going to be a week with no House Flipper. It's a real shame though, because it's such a it really is obvious. Not so much in Twitch, because obviously like I'm only here. Like that's the big thing about Twitch, is you only get viewers when you're live. So when you're not live, you don't really get viewers that much. You don't really get new people very much anyway. Although quite a lot of people do seem to watch these after the fact. I don't know what to do with yourself next week. Yeah, I know. Well, I'm hoping I can get some more stuff recorded. And if I can get some stuff recorded, I might do some. I'm going to try. I know I haven't done anything more for membership either yet, which I need to get some more stuff done for membership. Got to try and finish off Data 10 school after like 2 years. But anyway, right. So we are doing some. I have to say, I've been looking forward to this all weekend. I've been super excited to play this again. Feels like ages ago since we played it, because it was last Thursday? Yeah, we played this last Tuesday and Thursday, didn't we? Is that right? No, we only played it on Thursday because we finished Life is Strange 2. So we've got 2 of these streams this week. So let's go over. We are already like just chilling in a room. So I'm guessing the game. Let's just pause the music. Okay, I think we're. Is that all coming through sound wise? No, put the sound on. Oh, I've got red on the. I've got redness showing on the OBS. Hopefully the stream is all right. Might have just been where I switched scenes there. Right, so if you missed this last time, the gist is we're basically in this family house. It's really kind of weirdly. It's difficult to describe this game. It's weirdly kind of magical. Just dropped out. I think it was just when I toggled over to the game.
Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Oh right, yeah, okay. So we're kind of just like discovering the history of our family through all these different weird little bits in the house, which sounds a bit kind of underwhelming. And what I was thinking about the other day is like the concept of this game. Like this won awards, this has won BAFTAs and stuff. But like you think about the concept of this game, how this got pitched. Like it's really interestingly. Oh, it's a really creative like concept because it's like nothing really gameplay wise to describe. Is there? It's like you're wandering around this house.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
So we did all this last week, so we can just go through here. This was where we left it. Oh, I'm using a controller, but I actually worked out I had to use the mouse, didn't I? Because I have to do the motions. So let's put that on my lap so it doesn't vibrate. So if you're watching this after the fact on Twitch or on YouTube, and you've missed the previous one, jump back because this won't make a lot of sense.
The passages were a pretty tight fit.
Thanks, Lindsay.
They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Okay, so whose room? Oh, so that's the hallway. That's back into the hallway. Can we go out this way for a while? I didn't even notice that bit. This is the normal hallway, isn't it? Oh, this is so cool. Imagine living in a house where you... Oh, have I just buggered that up? Oh no, I can't go back in there. Imagine living in a house with all these little tunnels as a kid. This would be so fun. Okay, so whose room? Oh, this is Barbara's room. Cool. So this is the child actress.
I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Okay. She's not a child actress then. It's just so rich looking, isn't it? It's what's so cool. So we've just come out from in there. I think. Yeah, we have. We just came out from in there. Oh, this is a cool room. Barb Street. It's amazing how different every single one of these rooms looks.
I never
They've
thought
done
about
such
how
a
hard
good
it
job.
must have been for her afterwards.
After what? What, after being a child actress? So she lived to 16. Is that right? That is right, isn't it? Maths wise.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
So Edie is the grandma. We are Edith.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room.
Oh crap.
So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe.
Right.
I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
Oh, this is me. Do I have control of this? I do. This is so cool. Every room is like a different game, isn't it?
As she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but
There's
the
the key.
house was silent.
No freaking way. Am I like in the car? I'm in the cartoon. This is so cool, man. This game is genius. We're like in the cartoon, guys.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Blood and a handprint. We can swing this. Oh, what in the world is that?
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
So this is where Sven cut himself. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing here. What's this?
The old fridge
Oh.
rattled and grew still.
This is him, isn't it? Knock him with that.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later.
saw was a happy
Here we are.
ending.
Cray cray. This is just cray cray. Right, so still don't really understand what's going on. So cool though. Good. Okay, so she was murdered. I don't know if she was supposed to think she was actually murdered, or I don't know if any of this is supposed to be true. Oh, there's a birthday cake still with one bite out of it. Is there any clues in here for anything? Are we going back in there? Seems to want me to go back in there. So did we just get the kit? I can't work out if we
now
just
I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
the music box. Because it actually has her ear in it still. Oh, we're supposed to be going this way. Is it me or does it seem darker in here? So we still can't get up there yet, can we? But maybe we can get into the basement now? I don't remember where the music box even was. Let's go back into Walter's room a second.
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
Right. So we can't go in there. I feel like maybe we've already done that. Where was the music box? Downstairs? Maybe I've got them. Maybe I've got the key for downstairs. Oh, here it is. So I've just got to keep on winding. It's going to have an ear in it. Oh, good. It doesn't have an ear in it. At least I took the ear out. Keep on winding. Aha. Clever. Now the basement is always the scariest bit. I don't think this is supposed to be a scary game, but this is the bit where you always go, don't go down in the basement. Oh, coolness. I'd love a pool table in the basement. Okay, so we're going to find out something about Sven, I'm assuming. Who is the granddad, I seem
Mom
to
said
remember.
the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
I seem to remember Sven was Edith's husband, or Edie's husband. Is there anything else I'm missing?
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Okay.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Of course it's a door to another world. Coolness! Let's in, let's in! Where's this going? It's so dark, it's very dark. So this is going under that, we're in the basement and now we're going down. This is cool, man. So
I
where's this
remember
going?
asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Oh, look at this. So this is like a shelter. Walter Finch. Oh, this is Walter's room. Do you know what? I keep expecting we're going to meet one of them and that randomly just going to be hanging out
If
somewhere.
there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
This looks like my one house, the house flipper. Oh, so Walter was so well. What's that? 53? I just love it. I love all of the, like, every room is so cool. There's the crutch. Please don't be in here. Oh, that's a painting on the wall. Presumably. Yeah. That's a cool idea though, isn't it? That's a cool idea for a basement in House Flipper. I know it's dark down here, guys. Let's have a look at this.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
30 years.
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
Did ya? We're Walter.
After a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane.
Finches.
Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
This would drive me nuts. So this is 76. That last one was
on the other
68.
side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just
2005.
stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
Or eating freaking peaches every day.
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
There's a town. Where's this going? What? He's got a basement in the basement. Oh, with a tunnel. This is crazy. This is where he's been keeping all his books and stuff.
I know it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin.
Calvin's dead as... Oh, Calvin jumped off of the swing, didn't he? Into the sea. I don't remember Molly dying.
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me.
Are we walking?
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
Okay, Walter.
I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left.
Oh, is he
Or a
dying?
month.
Oh, he doesn't know.
Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
No! Are you kidding me? Oh my my god, everybody's getting...
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
What? I'm so confused. He didn't die when... Well, so she was told he was... Okay. He lived down there for 30 years. That doesn't make sense either, does it? 50... It must have been 50 years. I don't understand. But cool. I don't think
I'm
I
sure
could
my
live
mom
more
was
than a
trying to
week like
protect
that.
me.
Going down. Can we go down there? Can we go down? We don't appear to be able to go down. I've opened it. There we go.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
But let's not get hit by the train either, eh?
Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Rip. Oh, there's no track. What? What? Oh, so there's a track that was going round there and then goes into the tunnel. Right. So that makes
I
it
don't know if I
look...
should even be writing this.
Hey, mattresses. Mattresses. Welcome. Okay, so I think she just said that there's a legacy of like a thanks for the follow of a family curse, but we're never quite sure if any of this is true, are we? Although there was literally just a bunker underground that did seem to have someone who's lived in it for 50 years.
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
I'm absolutely loving it. It's so cool. It's like nothing I've ever played before. In every single room is like a different... You're playing a different game. You're like in this other
But I
little
thought
world.
you should know about your family.
Hang on, what? Yeah, I think it's going to become one of mine, to be honest. Am I pregnant? We've never actually looked at ourselves. Am I pregnant? She just said you should know about your family. So is she writing this to someone else?
And the history you're a part of. Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
I play all sorts of different stuff. The Twitch, so I've got a YouTube channel that's like creative building and stuff. This is Twitch has become more like a gameplay thing. So we just finished Life is Strange 2 the other day as well. We've been playing that for a few weeks. We just started this. But thanks very much. I've got an archive of my Twitch stuff as well, which is another YouTube channel. Thanks, Lindsay. All the links. All the links. This house is so cool. I'm kind of tempted to try and make this in Sims. I looked at it the other day, I was like, can I make that in Sims 4? That would be nuts. Or even Planet Zoo. I could maybe make it in Planet Zoo, it would probably be easier. Sims 4, I think we might struggle to make it. Imagine trying to recreate this though, with all its tunnels and everything. That'd be epic.
And when you look at the house, it had that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness.
What's that? Do it. I wonder what I just heard there for a second. Like, what did I just hear? I was like,
Any of it seems possible.
Guess we're going up here. I saw some little.
We've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
I think I saw a statue up here.
What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house? It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 have been my fault.
Brilliant names. I approve of these names. This naming system is perfect. Derpy, Burpy, Chirpy, Furpy, Lurpy, Zerpy, and Derpy's Junior. Oh. Christopher Shatsy?
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Oh, it's quite sad really, isn't it? None of them lived very long either, like 10 years, 11 years. Oh, well, what's that, 40 years? 49 years or something? They want to go out, obviously. Walter Finch. Barbara Finch. I don't remember if there's anybody else we haven't met yet.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea.
Oh, Odin was the granddad.
My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Oh, it's so cool, man.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Oh, that's the rest of the house, isn't it? That's when they came over. The ship or whatever it was. Looked like a floating house. Are we getting to look through this? Do we get to go over? Oh, I'm
Edie said
in.
she dreamed about the old house every night.
I feel like we're going to be going over there in a minute. I don't see anything to do there. I can come out again, I think. Did I miss something there? I don't think so.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
So these are quite recent. 1983, 1982, 1987, I think that one is. Gregory? 1977, okay.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
Oh, this is the treehouse we were in when we were with the cat. Assuming they're going up here.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing...
Oh, no way. We're going across there?
I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
She is pregnant. See, I thought that's... So she's writing this to her unborn child. This is definitely not advisable. 22 months. I mean, it's pretty flimsy. This game is sort of similar to The Vanishing of Ethan Carter. I'll have to check that out. If it's anything like this, I'll be definitely down for it. Careful. 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 Please don't drop. Oh, goodness me. I don't think we've been up there, have we? That's the attic. There's like a storeroom there.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Can we can't get the book out, can we, at any point? I just kind of wanted to see if I can ever check the book. I don't think so. What a view. Why is he hanging? Oh, they're bird boxes. That's quite cute. Right, Grandpa Sam, reveal your secrets.
They were both pretty intense.
Oh, he's like a marine, an old marine.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Just have a little look around before we do that.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
That's Iwo Jima, isn't it? I think that picture. It's just every single room is different, isn't it? Every single room just feels totally different. Like we feel like we're in like a log cabin now. Ooh, I think probably Molly's I enjoyed the most. That was just so fun. Yeah, I think probably Molly's, because that was just so fun. Right. What's the deal with this one then? So is that him? Guessing that's going in.
Dawn,
Going
I
in.
promise you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes,
Calvin's
sir.
is pretty cold.
These memories are
Yeah.
going to last a lifetime.
Hmm?
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
There's my gun.
What?
Perfect.
That's a good picture.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit.
Odin
Okay,
Finch
got it.
Animal Park.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
So cool. It's a bit out of focus at the moment. There's a bird.
Aw.
Hey Nadine, how you doing? This game is so cool.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Oh, there's a.
Hey!
That's a keeper. Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I'm just saying, I'm not always going to be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was going to be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
Okay, I'll try.
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an
Nice.
old logging trail with deer everywhere.
What have you got on your pizza?
I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time.
Oh, I'm looking.
Give me
See
a minute to
something
check
over
the map.
there.
Let's see.
Oh, there's the bird.
Dad!
There we go.
Good eyes, Dawn. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
What's that? What did he say? Before you get the shot, let me get a picture. Oh, okay.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target.
Don't shoot. Don't do it. Where is it? Don't even see it.
Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to
Oh,
do
it's up
anything.
there.
But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong.
They are hunting, yeah.
Now keep yourself squared up, elbows down, like we practiced. Whenever you're ready. Great shot, Dawn!
That was so clever. I took the photograph and it took the shot. Oh.
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
She's not happy about it.
Sorry, Don. Just gotta reset the timer.
She doesn't want a photograph. Oh, he's going up there. I'm controlling him.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about.
Dad!
Oh, this game is so cool. And that's the final
Of
photograph.
all these stories,
Crazy.
that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
So cool, man. Every little story is so cool and they're so simple. Right, let's look at the book for a minute so I can just remember where everyone is. Right, so Odin and Edie are the grandparents. Their children are Walter, Sam, Calvin, Barbara and Molly. So we are Dawn, and then Dawn, Gus and Gregory we haven't met yet, or Lewis and Milton. Milton I feel like we've met. Is that another Milton? No. Who was the kid in the... Who was the... Oh, Walter was the one we just had, wasn't it? Okay. That was so clever. And there's the photograph of him falling off. I mean, you would start to think you're... Don't fuck with nature. I think the saddest story is Gregory. Okay. You would start to think your family was cursed, wouldn't you, if all of this has happened? I mean, that is pretty amazing circumstances. Right, so we're probably looking for some little tunnel out of here. Unless we're going back out through the window. Don't seem to get through the door, so... Seeing anything. Flick these lights on. Oh, looks like we're going back out through the door. Oh, hold on. It's a little door. There's always a little door. Okay, so this is actually into the loft space. There's the aircon.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Is that a baby gate? This is Gregory, right, okay. Hold on to your butts. If this is going to be sad. I don't even have tea. I've run out of milk. Hold on. Get myself ready. Get myself prepared. Okay, so this is like, what is going on? So this is like we're in the loft space still. And it's a cot. Inside like a barracks. What the deuce? Divorce contract. Sam Finch and Kay Carlisle. Okay.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought
Thanks
he was
for the
alone?
follow, Ken. Ken Muko.
Something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
Are we the kid?
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
This game is like magic, isn't it? It's copyright strike right there. Oh, I don't want Gregory to die.
No, Gregory, it's time to... Hold on, sweetie.
Uh-oh.
Hello? Sam, I
Please
told
don't.
you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw.
Yeah, it's beautiful going. Oh, we're controlling the frog. Oh dear.
He reminded me so much of Calvin.
Oh, the music.
Lost in his imagination.
Swan Lake, I think. It's music. Sorry. Has he got like telekinesis or something? I don't know if we're supposed to be doing anything here or I'm just messing about. Oh, there's a ball. What are we doing? Oh, we're supposed to be
Whatever it was he saw.
Oh, I don't want anything sad to happen.
Sure,
They're
I'm
out.
happy.
This is crazy. What's going on there? Are we supposed to be jumping up here, maybe? Trying to get all the letters down, but I don't know if this is doing anything. Look at all the little dudes jumping with me. Got a little crew. Okay, last letter. What's that saying? I don't understand what that's saying. Am I supposed to be... Oh, okay. Supposed to be doing something with this... Ah! Oh, I missed it. Jump that down again. Oh! Hey Crazy Mum! Thanks for the resubscribe. Much appreciated. We're a friggin' frog! A friggin' bouncing frog. Whoa!
I know
We got up there, we got up there. So cool.
That I worried about a baby being too happy.
Last letter.
I could feel him slipping away.
No, don't slip away, Gregory.
Sorry about
Wait.
that, Gregory.
I missed the last letter.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it.
Oh, I don't want to see it. Something bad's going to
I
happen.
don't want Gregory to hear this.
Don't leave me alone in here. You're gonna get sucked down the plug hole or something. I've still got control of the frog. Can I just get this last letter off? I just need to get these last 2 letters off. Yes, I got it. I got my Gregory achievement. Oh no. No.
About the world he saw.
Froggy!
So much I don't understand.
Oh no.
Gregory,
I'm a frog!
about everything. But I know what happened wasn't your fault.
Oh, we're drowning, but still, at least we got to be a frog for our last minutes. No, don't get sucked down the plug hole. Oh,
And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
no. No! Gregory! Oh, rip. Gregory got sucked down the plug hole. Who's Sanjay then? Got like a leaf hanging out there. Man. No! Sad times. I mean, he might not be dead. He might just be living as a frog somewhere, doing froggy business.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
This does not look like a happy existence for these 3 kids, does it? Like, kept in this crazy place.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
I mean, it was a pretty crazy set of circumstances. She did turn the bath off and drain the bath. Like, that was pretty crazy set of circumstances.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
I'll let it out. What are you looking forward to this weekend? Don't know really. Some sunshine. Supposed to be going away next week, so that should be nice. What about you?
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom were the words that I
now pronounce you husband and wife.
So this is the wedding. Oh, we're on the beach. We're outside the house. There's the house up there. Whoa! I've not flown a kite in so long. Right, so what we do? I mean, this is kind of interfering with the wedding a little bit. Hello.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger.
I hope I find someone who will play one of the games I
Wind
have.
picked up and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Post in the Discord, Crazy London. There might be someone who wants to play. Oh, smashing the place up.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Nice to meet you too. Thanks for hanging out. Hope to see you again. Collecting all the things. Whoa!
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
I wish that. Flying there, okay. Oh, crikey!
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone. Just you, the wind, the sea and foam.
Are there people on that?
But I didn't. Until we found you.
Crikey.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
So Gus just got like swept up into the sky or something. Stuck in my head now. Set of stairs. Oh, are we going up this climbing wall? Yeah, boy.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
This isn't the loft then. Okay, I'm going up again.
At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
This is such a cool house. No, you just wouldn't want to be born into this family at all. It's madness, isn't it? It's so well done though. Like this is now like this everything's feeling much newer now. Look. So we've got two things we can do here: Dawn and Sanjay. Okay,
She
so this
spent
is
a
where
summer
Sanjay
building
comes
houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
in. That's who Sanjay is.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Looks like we're going out.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
Right. Lewis hasn't died as well, has he? We're proper on top of the house now. Going up again.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back.
This is crazy.
And to see kids in the house again.
I mean, I would absolutely love to go to this house. It would be so cool just to wander around. This game in VR as well. Imagine that.
The house had to get a little
epic.
bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Build another bit on top of it. Crazy.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Yeah, so this is the sort of the story. So she's writing. So we are pregnant. You can't see, but we're. Oh, maybe you can see a bit of a bump there. And we're writing to our unborn child, and she's basically exploring the myth of the family being cursed, because it's all a bit weird. Everyone seems to have some sort of weird, elaborate story going on. A lot of them, well, all of them with strange ways of dying. It's a bit like Big Fish. I said last week, it's a bit like Big Fish. If you've ever seen Big Fish, it reminds me of that. The film.
But it didn't last.
So this is where the film's called.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
So Milton is our brother or our uncle? I think Milton's our brother. Hey Wes, how you doing? So we've got a load up there. Milton's room is locked. Can we peek in?
After
Milton's alive.
The only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Interesting. So we don't know if Milton's alive or not. This is 1992 but he's disappeared. Can we go in there? Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, keep climbing that out.
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
Oh, this is... I would so love to live in this house. It's so wicked. I mean, this would... If I tried to build this in Planet Zoo or in... I don't think it would be doable in Sims, but in Planet Zoo it probably would be doable. But it would take forever.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Oh, it's a flip book. I'm flipping. I'm doing the flipping. I'm running out of mouse. I'm running out of mouse pad. Oh crap. Did I just... Oh no, it starts from the same spot. Okay. Okay.
I was
So
four
he's
when
our...
Milton disappeared.
Alright, okay, yeah. So here's our brother, I think. So we're Edith there at the top. So only Lewis we haven't heard anything about now. Going down, I guess.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
So she sealed all the doors in the house.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
I'm intrigued.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
So we can go this way. Check this out. Crikey, this is a little high, isn't it? Is this a ship? This is a boat hull. got like a
Lewis's
hubbly
room
bubbly
smelled
pipe.
very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
He likes the herb. No, I'm not jumping. High school diploma. Bit of yoga action. There's a letter from Dawn. To Dawn. What is that?
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse.
Oh,
Newly
right, this is
sober,
us.
I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery.
Oh.
But he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to...
What is that? What is that? I don't seem to be able to click it. It's
Wonder.
mine.
I asked him to describe it.
Oh, this is so clever. This game is so clever.
He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth.
The fish. Get rid of it. Chop the fish. Chop the fish. Hold on. Wait, I've got to chop some fish. Oh
He'd
my
feel his
god.
way about.
Too many fishes. Chop it. Up, up, up.
Then
So obviously
something
I'm
moved.
moving the little person at the same time as moving
Bats.
my hand. Bats.
And toads.
So clever. Who thinks this up, honestly? This is so confusing because you've got to do both things at once. Right, I've got to go somewhere. Maybe up here? There we go. Chop that.
And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more. I worried about him then.
Oh, we're in 3D now.
Daydreaming at the cannery.
This is so clever.
I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused.
He's not though, he's lost completely.
Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first.
Did you notice that the game bit is getting bigger and bigger and bigger?
He told me he'd made a new friend.
Pooch! Like the imagination bit is getting bigger and the rest of the world is getting smaller.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play.
I kind of wonder what happens if I just stop doing the fish.
He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger.
I think we'll have to, right?
He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever.
It's not doing anything.
And one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination, so he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Oh, it's coming on! Should we get rid of these two fishes? Hopefully they'll just stay disappeared. No.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis. He started drifting away from our reality.
Oh! I'm going to make that turn.
Minneapolis, until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on.
Oh, this is sad, isn't it?
In
Just
Louisville,
lost.
he heard rumours of a
Handsome queen, beautiful prince.
handsome queen.
Oh, we're starting to stack
The
up.
queen
again
was
now.
on her own quest for
Sinister serpents? What do we reckon? What's our choice here? Fish is same place, don't kill me. I think they're already dead, dude. I think they're alive. So let's go radiant rainbows.
radiant rainbows.
Oh, I knocked one down.
He followed the sound of her
Electric sitar.
electric sitar.
Thanks, Crazy Mum. Thanks for the resubscribe. catch you soon. Thanks in a bit.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
Take it easy, Wes.
Even then, his logic remained sound.
Oh, we're back on. I'm still chopping in. Look, we've got no background now. Look, we're all in. Just my hand and the fish.
He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Who thinks this up? Honestly, this is so. Oh, all the fishes.
But he was so proud of having created
Oh
it.
no! Oh, sorry, we can chop that fish. Yeah.
In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
It's a bit like Inception, isn't it, this concept?
My imagination
like,
is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
This is him leaving the cannery. Oh, he's gonna top himself, isn't he? We're at the cannery.
He began to forget the world we know.
So pretty.
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker. He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
So this is him. Going up here or something?
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions. Calico had insisted on advising him. His crown. There was only one thing left to do. Bend down his head.
No! This is going to be something at the cannery.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Oh, man.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
This game is so good. Where are we going now then? Yeah. So, well, he didn't separate what was happening in reality from what was happening in his imagination. So I guess he chopped his head off accidentally, like one of the fish. But he didn't want to be in this world anyway, did he? So
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to
Just
start
Edith.
packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
So is this my place? I think he was just a bit damaged, isn't he? Damage is not a nice way of saying it, but you know what I mean.
But I understand why we left.
So this is my
mom
little
ended up
place.
leaving everything behind. What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
This is the last one, I think. This is the last level.
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
I don't even want to know. I don't know if I want to know about the last night. Can't we just leave it here, everything here? Taking screenshots of this amazingness. Oh look, she made the house out of paper. She's got a... what's his chops? Oh, looks a bit like him anyway, Buzz Lightyear. Come on then.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles.
Spooky.
When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning, okay?
Oh, there's a book here. History of the Finches by Edith Finch. No, we wanted to read that, Edith.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night,
hey, Blaine.
The tide went way, way out.
How you doing, buddy? This is so magical. This is like my new favourite game ever.
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground.
Well, the tide's gone out. I thought we were going to end up at the old house.
There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
Oh dear. Hey, Western, by the way.
I got turned around.
Oh. Around this rock? I can't see a gosh darn thing.
For
I
a
guess...
while, I wandered. I started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends.
What is that? Oh, we're at the house, I
That
think.
night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
Oh, no,
It's
no,
mine.
no.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again.
Grandma Edie!
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by.
God, this game is so pretty.
My mom didn't like to talk about it. she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly.
Oh no.
She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Am I the freaking baby? Oh my
this
god, I'm
was
the baby.
supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
Oh no.
This is where your story begins.
No,
I'm sorry I
Edith
won't be
as
there to see it.
well.
It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
I think so, yeah. Oh. Oh god. I literally feel like I could have a little cry. Oh man, that was so beautiful. God. Wowzers. That's the end. Jeepers gripes. I mean, that was pretty incredible. I don't think I've ever played anything like that. Utter genius. Literally just utter genius. I wonder who the lady was that died there. There was a thing at the top, wasn't there, that said in memory of someone. Getting the full fat ice cream out, yeah. I just got an achievement that said thanks Johan to the person that was in that that unlockable programmer or something. It just came up. That was definitely, I have to say, I don't think I've ever cried at a game, but I was pretty close there. But just genius, wasn't it? From start to finish, it was genius. Yeah, I think she was one of the, well, she maybe she was a parent of one of them. Because all the rest of these have been children pictures, haven't they? And that was the only adult picture. I'm just going to wait until the end and see if anything happens. But maybe it won't. So Annapurna was the one, I think, at the beginning. So if you just arrived at the end of this, guys, I would definitely recommend. It will still be on the Twitch channel, but I've already put it on the first part. I've put on the YouTube already, and this will be there in a few days or something. Yeah, that was genius. I mean, there wasn't like loads going on, but just stunningly beautiful from start to finish. So Annapurna, I'm pretty sure it said in memory of Annapurna at the beginning. Those must be the people that voiced it, I guess. The replay a story option is now available. Select Edith to play from the beginning. So you can just jump back in again and do any of the stories if you wanted to. How cool was this, guys? I knew this was going to be good because I'd seen it. I'd seen a bit of it ages ago, but I hadn't ever really hadn't realised it was going to be that good. Anyway, right, where are we up to time-wise? I think we'll probably call it. Shall we call it there? I feel like that was a bit of an emotional place to end. I might have to have a little lie down somewhere. I don't know. I think we'll call it there, guys. So yeah, that was so cool. We'll have a little look. As I said, if you come into this late, definitely go back and check that out, because I don't think I've ever played anything that I've had my breath taken away quite as much as that. Obviously, it's like there's not loads of gameplay and stuff going on, although you guys probably couldn't realise how much of that I was controlling. So even the things where we're turning the pages, I'm controlling that. Like, it's my hand doing the turning and it was quite clever how they did that, because it could quite easily have just been like you're just passively sort of floating through things and occasionally pressing buttons. But yeah, the bit where we were flipping the book there, I was flipping the pages, and because I wasn't doing it quickly enough, it wasn't going as quickly and that sort of thing. Super clever, absolute genius. Right, we'll have a little quick look and see if there's anyone about for a raid. So we could go to Ellie, or we could go to... Should we go to Sims 4? We'll go to the lady that raided us the other day. To Happy Sims. So let's go do that. We'll return the favour of the raid. Do hang about, guys, and just drop into the thing and just give her a hello, even if you just bail afterwards. It's always nice to do that. As soon as she raided us as well. She's playing Sims 4. So I shall catch you guys. When am I next streaming? So Thursday we'll have something new to play. We'll have something new to play on Thursday. I'll have to suss out what we're doing. Right, take it easy, peeps. Catch you on the next one.